chili. That's what we're making today. It starts out with great seasoning and fresh ingredients. Butter melted. We're adding, this is Vidalia onion, but you can use any onion you like. And we're going to saute it down with some butter. Once you saute the onion, then you want to add the fresh garlic minced. Because garlic will burn, so you don't want to add too early. But now we can add the garlic. So aromatic. Okay, we're going to add into our pot 2 big bell peppers. This is my sister's recipe. What's after peppers, sis?
After peppers, we're going to start adding seasoning.
Oh, seasoning after the peppers. Oh, doesn't that look good, guys?
Because this is a versatile mixture. This is the base for chili. So now they can take this chili and make it vegetarian, or they can make it, put meat in there. They can stir, cook up some beef and pork or whatever they want to put in their chili or turkey. A heaping teaspoon of oregano. And maybe a flat one, just enough to stir it in.
Like 2 teaspoons of oregano.
Yeah, 2 teaspoons. And then we're going to add...
Cooking is all about tasting.
We're going to add some... You don't, if you're a vegetarian and you don't want to have any chicken bouillon,
you do vegetable bouillon.
Do vegetable bouillon.
But we're going to add chicken bouillon.
Yes, a heaping teaspoon of that.
So that's a tablespoon.
Okay, now we're going to add the chili.
Just chili powder?
Chili powder.
So any brand would do.
Any brand will do. But I happen to like McCormick. McCormick is a good even flavor. So far we're at
3 tablespoons.
4, 5.
5 tablespoons. And you can adjust, you know, after sauteing, you can just taste and add more.
Yeah, that's basically what this is. You just kind of, to your taste, to your liking, and you just stir it in.
We added sazon, 6-pack of these. And that's why the color is so rich.
And that brand.
So make sure you use sazon in here. And now we're going to add
a 1/4 teaspoon.
A 1/4? No, that's a 1/2 teaspoon.
That's not a half, that's a 1/4.
Yeah, no, that's not. That's a 1/2 teaspoon cumin. How many spoons of paprika?
2.
2 tablespoons of paprika. That's a noise they don't like. I have to take it out. Alright, and what else going in here?
Okay. Now we're going to start adding the stewed tomatoes.
Did you do the red pepper yet?
No, not yet. So stewed tomatoes.
Can you see the can? 1 can of stewed tomato, and this is in with onion, celery, and green peppers. And what size ounce is that? This is a 14.5 ounce can. So we have 2 cans.
And tomato paste.
And 1 can tomato. How many ounces is that?
12.
12 ounce can tomato paste. You gonna do the whole can?
Yes, I am.
1 whole can of tomato paste. Alright, so we're making a big pot of sauce. This sauce, why we're making so much here?
Is because you can take it out and you can freeze it and you can take out the amount that you need for whatever you're serving, and you can use it if you're a vegetarian. You can make veggie chili if you want to do turkey or hamburger, whatever it is you want to take out that amount of sauce for, and it's all set. So and it stays there for about 6 months.
Oh, in the freezer?
In the freezer,
yeah,
for about
that way
6
you can
months.
freeze this.
Yeah.
So might as well make a big batch. instead of just a little batch.
Yeah, just make
But
it.
you can always reduce the recipe if you don't want to make a big pot like this.
Yeah. Tablespoon of sugar.
This help balance out the acidic in the tomato. So you like it sweeter, you can add more.
And if you don't want to use sugar, there are options. You can use monk fruit, beets. You can use
Yeah, well, beet will change the color.
dates. You can use carrots. You can use anything that you want to make it sweeter if you don't want to use sugar. So,
But you don't have to add sugar. Oh, you can add honey.
Honey, you can add
Agave.
Honey. Yes. And now we're going to add the red pepper. A little bit. So I'd say.
So this is cayenne pepper.
So I'd say.
Can I see that in the video? Okay, that's about a tablespoon.
Okay, tablespoon.
But that's for spiciness, right?
Yes.
So if you don't like a lot of spice, then reduce it.
We're going to add, it needs a little salt, so we're going to add some adobo. 2 tablespoons.
2 tablespoons of adobo.
Because we have all those veggies to add. Okay. Stir it in very nicely.
All right, so after we taste it, it needs more chili. So we're adding 2 more tablespoons chili.
Yes.
So you taste as you go along and you adjust it to your liking. So I'll put in the description below all the spices that we use. Add 1 more tablespoon onion powder. How about garlic powder?
Yep.
We had fresh garlic already.
And fresh onion.
And now we add garlic powder. Just 1 tablespoon?
Yes.
Okay. Look at this delicious sauce, chili sauce, ready for you to add either vegetable or ground beef. So you let this stew for about good 30 minutes, right sis?
Yeah, slowly. Very slow.
Yep, on low, because you don't want to burn the spices in here. And you can put a cover on it, right? So I took half of the sauce out, save this for the beef, and the half is still in the pot. And we're going to add all veggie that you like for a veggie chili. So here is a bag of kale.
Part.
Okay, so we're going to put in 12 ounces of Brussels sprout. You put in any veggie you like. So cut the Brussels sprout in half and just take off the end like this.
And clean the leaves, make sure they're
Yeah.
all good. They're good.
So just clean your veggie. And we're going to add okras too, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we have some frozen okra here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, we're also adding broccoli and also asparagus and spinach. So whatever you like. And then we're going to have corn too and mixed veggie. Now this is not totally vegetarian because of the chicken bouillon. So you can use the veggie bouillon when you make it if you want total vegetarian. So just mix it up and cook on low because you don't want the spices to burn. Okay, I add almost all the veggie in. So you see here's the mixed veggie with green bean, corns, and carrot. That's frozen. And over here we still have to add the broccoli and asparagus. But it's looking good, see, on low. And you know, veggie, it does shrink down. So you can put any veggie you like. This looks so good, smells so good. Okay, we're adding the kale takes a long time to cook. That's why we have to cook it for some time. And now we're gonna add the broccoli and the asparagus. And that cooks for another, what, 20 minutes?
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to cook this broccoli and asparagus for another 20 minutes. Look at how good it looks. Look at the Brussels sprout is in already. Because Brussels sprout, the carrots here, and the frozen veggie, and the kale takes long to cook. Spinach doesn't take long.
It doesn't, but I want it to be softer.
Oh, okay. So the spinach will disintegrate in here if you put it in early.
Mm-hmm.
But if you don't want it to disintegrate, then put it in at the end. So look at how how great that looks so far. So now is everything mixed in. When is the okra going?
Okra's already in.
Okay, so okra's in here already. So it's the broccoli and asparagus the last to go in. See, this is the okra. So pretty much you put in whatever veggie you like. And the key here is to cook it low. Can't cook it high speed because all the spices in here will burn.
And you want the flavors to marinate.
And the longer you cook, the better for the flavor to seep through into all the veggie. So 20 minutes in, look at that veggie bubbling nicely. See on low? It bubbles. Patience, the key to this nice veggie chili dish. Can't wait to try this. About another 10 minutes. It depends. It's ready to eat now, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can eat it now. So some of your veggies are probably still al dente. But if you like it all nicely soft, then you can cook it some more. I plated some white rice, chili, put some melted Mexican cheese on top, fresh cilantro, and some chips. With the rice, the cheese, look at the cheese pull. And put some fresh cilantro on here. And let's put a little chip on here for some crunch. And we'll put a fresh cilantro on. And let's taste this. So savory. You don't even miss the meat. The chili comes through. Great flavor. You have to try this. And you'll see how good this is. Okay, now I'm going to make the chili with wagyu ground beef. This is the paste that we made earlier. So it's very easy. Once you make the chili paste, you just add your ground beef. If you don't like ground beef, you can do ground turkey, ground chicken, even tofu. If you want to go vegetarian, you can do tofu. Now the only thing you have to do is brown your ground beef and then add the chili paste. So you cook this on high until 90% of your beef is all cooked. Now we're going to start adding the sauce. And you just put enough sauce in here to cover the beef. And the rest, to balance the sauce, you can freeze it and use it later. See how easy it is? Once you make the base sauce, you just add the ground beef or ground turkey or chicken, or even tofu, what you like. And you just let this simmer for about 20 minutes and it is done. Look at that. Doesn't that look good? Now we're going to simmer that on low heat for 20 minutes and it'll be done. It's been 20 minutes and look at this. How does this look? Isn't that delicious? Now your chili is all set. Let's taste. You can serve this over a baked potato, add cheese to it, over rice, or make natural chili. Do some natural chips with chili and cheese. Be so good. Let's taste this. Wow. The better your beef is. I use wagyu beef. It's so tender. It melts in your mouth. So savory and delicious. Just the right amount of spice. But if you like it hotter, add more chili. More cayenne pepper is the key. Bon appetit. Best way to eat my homemade chili. I added some fresh corn. And look at this pole. And cheese. And cilantro. Look at this, guys. This is so satisfying. Seeing the cheese pole, extra corn. You know, I love corn. And fresh cilantro. And the best thing, air fry some French fries to eat with my chili. This is the best way to eat my homemade chili. Yum. If you put everything on top of your French fry, it'd be soggy. So if you look at this, do a bowl of chili, scoop your French fry in there. Yum. So delicious, so savory, and you can control your salt. Look at that. Delicious. Next best thing is put a big scoop of it on your tortilla, and nice and crispy. Look at that cheese, fresh cilantro, and extra corn. You can't get this at any restaurant. You have to make it yourself. It's the best, guys. Mmm. Delicious. You can eat it just by itself. Mmm. So delicious. Flavorful, not salty at all. All the fresh corn, bring the sweetness out. And fresh cilantro. So flavorful. It's a keeper. Bon appetit. See you in the next video.